men, keep your penis in your pants. Please, please, please keep your penis in your pants and wait for God to bring the wife of your youth. Please. Please.
Very good.
And that's for women too. Keep your nah. But you know what I when it comes.
Welcome back to In the Midst, everyone. I'm Kia.
And I'm Debbie.
And we just wanted to start it off by just saying thank you for rocking with us for the past 9 weeks. We're coming to the end of our first season, and we decided to just kind of end it off with like a Q&A.
Yes.
So just over the past few weeks, sending out a request for questions over Instagram, and we're just so thankful for everybody who submitted their questions. So we're just gonna do it in like a part 2. So this week we're gonna go through a few of them, and then next week's episode we're gonna finish them off before we take a break before our next season. So today we're gonna kind of just go into things like some general questions that came in about us, and about dating and relationships. And before we get started, I just wanted to remind you guys to subscribe if you haven't already, if you're watching us on YouTube. And if you prefer like the podcast platforms, just subscribe to us anywhere you can find podcasts on major platforms like Apple, Spotify, Google, all of that stuff. So yeah. Shall we get into it?
Yes, let's get into it.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started.
All right, so first question that we got was favorite books. So favorite books.
I think it like depends on, like I like different topics, so it depends on the genre. But if I'm talking, like there's Christian and then there's like kind of like real life. Like I like real life. So the first one that I would say is like, there's one called The Corner, and it's by David Simon and Ed Burns. And it's just about, just like the demise of a neighborhood due to drugs, like crack epidemic in the 80s, and just like how that kind of took over Baltimore. And it's actually based off of real life stories. So it's not like a uplifting read, but it's very interesting to just see like how people's lives have turned out, and just voice crack, how people's lives have turned out. And how people's lives have turned out due to drugs, and just like see like spurts of hope, like just be different people in the neighborhood who have like tried to keep hope alive. It's sad, but it's very eye-opening, and also there is like hope because some of the main characters actually do become clean and like break free from their addictions. It's just, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's nice to see people who have, not nice to, but you get to see people who suffer with addiction in a different frame of light.
And overcome it.
Exactly. Sometimes not, but like when they, like just see them as humans. Like to just see them as humans, not like someone that you're...
an addict.
Exactly. So that's a really good read, and just, very good read. And then also, we share the same one, but like for Christians, I got this trilogy from you, but it's called Mark of the Lion Trilogy by Francine Rivers. That is like an amazing Christian, she's an amazing Christian author, and that series is also amazing. So
for me, definitely, I should even say I used to read so much in my childhood, because I wasn't able to do anything. I literally lived at the library, so I feel like when I was younger, I read so many books. But then as I've gotten older, ever since going to school, actually, after going to uni and then teachers college, my desire to read has like depleted. But in terms of like definitely right now, favorite author would be, favorite book again would be the Mark of the Lion trilogy. Francine Rivers, I think, is such an amazing author. I love her books, and this trilogy, if you have not read it, is so incredible. Like she's such a gripping like author. She just knows how to pull you in, and like she like also like I don't like history books. I don't like books that kind of are in a different era. I'm not a big fan of that, but she does it so well that I love it. I love it. So that would be my favorite for sure right now. That would basically be it. That would basically be it at this point in time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, question 2. So what lesson would you tell your younger self?
Younger self. That's a really, really good question. Younger self, like I guess it depends on different points of life, I guess. But let's say younger self, maybe 10, 15 years ago, that everything is going to be all right. Like, you may be going through different things in life right now, and things are hard. This is really difficult. Things don't make sense. But just like that, everything is going to be okay, and that these trials are intended to refine you, to build your character, you know, to build endurance, and that, you know, I'm you know, hey, younger dad, you're not alone in this. Like, God is with you. God has surrounded you with really good friends. So yeah, that's what I would tell my younger self.
Yeah.
How about you?
I would say probably the same thing exactly. Like, there's so many lessons that I learned, like maybe like God like turned like some of my mistakes into like some of the biggest lessons. So I would just say, like, even though you might have gone down the wrong path sometimes, like, just trust that he's gonna use like your trials for his goodness, like to grow you. So that's one thing. Yeah, everything is gonna be all right. I feel like in high school, and this isn't to downplay anything, but I feel like high school and younger years, everything is so dramatic, even like the smaller things, and it's just like,
oh my gosh,
it's gonna be fine.
Oh my gosh, it's so true. Oh, high school,
so
everything was amplified. Everything was amplified. Everything. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, and just in regards to that, it just like telling my younger self, like telling our younger selves, like, God directs our steps and delights in every detail of our life. Like, he directs our steps, even when you make a wrong turn. He already knows you're gonna make that turn, and he already has planned how you're gonna get right back on track. So keep your chin up. Things are gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. All right. So next one, favorite colors. What's your favorite color?
Okay,
colors.
Color. So so I feel like my colors are kind of changing as I get older. Like, purple is my favorite color. I feel like purple is my favorite color. I like it, but then I feel like I'm getting really deep with thinking about this, but then I'm like, okay, but if purple's my favorite color, do I like it because, like, I feel like, do I have to pick everything that's purple? Do you know what I mean? Like, you have a favorite color, and it's like, do I pick everything in that color because I like it? You know,
I know what you're saying, but no,
because now I'm just like, well, I like purple, but then I don't pick purple in everything that I like to wear, or that, I don't know if that makes sense.
You know why? It's because you're 30, you're not 5 anymore.
Yeah, like, you know, when you're young kids,
it's
like, oh, purple, so everything's purple. And it's like, no. So I do like purple, but then I also, like, I really love, I love green because I love plants. I love the natural, like, greenery. So I love green for that. And I love green on my skin. And then I like yellow too because of just the brightness and that. So though I guess it would be purple, and then it would go into like green. And then a bit of yellow. Yeah.
Fair.
How about you?
Green. So green has been my favorite color forever. But like I said, it's like I like the different shades of green. Like I really like sagey right now, but I've definitely liked olive before. Like, I like plant green. Like, I like if you think of plants, like a bird of paradise, like I like that green as well. Also, like, I really like lavender. I like that color on myself, like on my skin tone. And then I also like browns, like different shades of browns, chocolate browns, like lighter browns. Yeah, just the spectrum of browns. I really like. So
lovely.
And it's not a color, but gold. like the metal gold. I love gold. So, and I think it kind of ties in with all three of those colors.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so best and worst fashion or makeup, hair trends that we tried in high school into adulthood, and what trends do we wish were still a thing? That's funny. Okay, go ahead. What do you think?
Okay, worst. Okay, worst. Already touched on before. So the side bangs. Good riddance. Like, those were the worst. Like, I'll never return to those. Another worst, like, it's kind of like best and worst for me, is piercings. So, like, definitely piercings. I would say like, I like my tragus and like rook. I got those at like 16. I've never taken them out. I love those. But some tragic, oh my gosh. Ugh. I had a tongue piercing. I had a belly button piercing. It's just embarrassing. So like those, I'm so grateful to leave those behind in the past.
Yeah.
And then, this kind of ties into best and worst as well. So like my best trend, I guess, that I carried out from high school till now is that I never really wore makeup in high school, and like even till now I like it very minimal. So I would say that I'm glad about that as well. But then tying in worst is like university. I feel like 2012 there was like this bright lipstick trend going on everywhere. So I just have photos of orange, ugly pink, like it's bright.
I remember you wearing
I love
but
bright.
At that time it wasn't bad. Like, I don't know, I don't think it was that bad because it was just like that was a thing, and it was fun. It was fun. Like, it was fun doing those kind of things. Right?
Yeah. And then the last one would be like So this is like the best decision I think I made as in like high school that I took into my life now, because I realized what worked for me. So like I remember in high school, like I wanted a tattoo so badly, and my mom forbade. Like she was like, you could get piercings, but tattoo, no.
Yeah.
And like I just wanted it back then because I was like, oh, it's cool, people have them, and like I feel like I probably wanted like my initials with like a rose on my wrist.
The things that we
like so dumb, but I'm so great. Like not like I appreciate them on other people, but I just realized it wasn't my aesthetic. So I'm glad that I waited and didn't. And like my mom didn't allow me, and I was scared of her. So I'm glad that I didn't go behind her back to do that, because I just realized it wasn't for me. So that was like a best thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. How about you?
For me, worst was in high school. I loved a bright eyeshadow. Like I loved a bright, like, and I like to coordinate it with what I was wearing. So bright purple. Yeah, you remember bright purple with some type of scarf or something else purple, bright blues, bright pink, like the bright color. I remember a guy in high school was like, oh, he was he was dissing me, and then basically said something about like my face looking like a cake because of all the colors. From that
very disrespectful.
From that moment on, I took it back. I chilled with the colors.
Took the icing off?
I took the icing off. I took the icing off my eyelids. I was like, okay, I hear you. I hear you. So yeah, that would definitely be one of the worst. Again, the frontals that were not fronting, like they were not a thing. Yeah, you know, the frontals weren't fronting. Curly, like just, you know, because some of the hair things that I wasn't a fan of. Mm-hmm. Now, in terms of something that kind of goes in between both, which is interesting what you say about tattoos, is I do love tattoos. I do love how people can express themselves with tattoos and all of that. And I have several tattoos. So why it's both is because I wish I did wait in terms of some, or not even just wait. Yeah, I wish I waited, and I wish that I had done my research. But because I was young, I like, and the thing is, it's not like it's not like I don't like my tattoos. I don't like the way they were done, and I don't like the way they were done, essentially. So like one or two of them anyways. So I love tattoos, but I wish I had waited in terms of getting them done. But not a big deal, because it is what it is. And I would still consider getting more for sure in the future. And then in terms of best trends that I did is like my piercings. All of my piercings are very simple, basic on my ears. I like all of them. I've never regretted any of them. And then just a trend that I feel like will never ever fail you is lip gloss. Like you can't go wrong with lip gloss. You cannot go wrong with a shiny lip. Straight up. Lip gloss, you can't go wrong with lip gloss. And then I would say mascara too. Like I love mascara to be as a simple way to just brighten up your eyes. The only thing is, like, I remember back in high school when people would do too much and it was spidery. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to say it can never fail you. It can if you're not doing it right. But mascara and lip gloss, I feel like they're easy makeup trends that are just, you know, you can't go wrong for the most part.
Timeless. Yes.
Lip gloss?
Timeless. I don't like. There's still a time and place, but I'm just like, I don't even know what a matte lip is anymore. Like I feel like there was like I can't. Every time I try, I just have to put gloss on top.
No, matte lip had us in a chokehold.
2015 to like.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even say 2019 even.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for me into 2019, absolutely. I was still about the matte lip
and the dabbling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now
still nice here and there. Yeah,
it is still nice. But then it's so funny. We'll say we're going out and it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do a matte lip. And then you go, and then you right before you leave, gloss. The gloss just goes on top. You can't help it.
No. It just, I don't know, I just love it. It's just, moisturizing and nice.
I love it.
Aye.
But okay, next question. By the way, these are good questions.
Yeah,
these are really good questions that people have. I love them. How did we establish our current styles?
Okay. So like, I would say kind of started off very young for me. So like my mom is bougie in a good way. So like she started me off in like she inspired me as a child because like, I don't know, she just always dressed very nicely and like nice jewelry, like, and I've always appreciated that and always like, oh, I want to dress like that. I want to, like, she would wear stuff to, like,
she carried herself well.
Very well, like, cuts to, like, fit her body. So I've always liked, like, fine jewelry and, like, quality fabrics. So that is something that's always kind of like, obviously like I've dibbled and dabbled in trends, but like something for me that I realize it's like I like pieces that are that can be worn multiple times, but that aren't so simple that they're basic and like they can be purchased anywhere. Like I like a little twist to an outfit, a little twist to a Henley, a little twist to like a button-up shirt. But yeah, quality for sure is good for me. Quantity over quality. I would rather rewear an outfit than like buy multiple cheap ones. And then I'm just passionate about like quality fabrics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And just looking nice. I appreciate like being put together.
Of course.
How about you?
Yeah, in terms of how I established mine, I definitely, like when I was younger, I definitely like to experiment with like dress, just with bright colors, just doing a lot of different things. And, kind of enjoying those things. But then like as I got older, kind of just incorporating, because it's like, now I try and think to myself, I'm like, okay, if I buy this, how many times am I actually going to wear it? Like, is this something that I can repeat over and over again? There's still this kind of like, something that holds you back when you buy a really nice outfit for going out, where you're like, oh, well, I posted this, so I shouldn't, like, I don't know if I'm going to rewear it.
Yeah.
Rewear clothes again, okay? Rewear your clothes. Like, let's reform rewearing your clothes. Absolutely. Yeah. So now it's more just like incorporating more neutral and classic pieces into my wardrobe, and then also definitely learning and I would even say from you, even like learning the importance of like quality over quantity. Like, if the shoes are $20,
they're breaking.
And they're not on sale. It's not because they went on a crazy sale, but like their regular price. I'm not even trying to be rude, but if the shoes are very, very cheap and you're just getting a bunch, let's be honest. Ask yourself, how long did those shoes typically last for?
The heel broke in like, the heel broke.
They're not lasting long. So it's like invest in the quality materials, the quality items. And a good deal though, don't get me wrong. I love
a sale. I love a good
deal.
sale.
I'm not trying to break bank until I'm like...
but you still have to cut your clothes to fit your body.
Cut your clothes to fit your size. And even when you have the size, the cloth, even if you have small cloth, make it work with what you have.
Within your means. You can still do quality within your means. It doesn't mean like... ain't nobody going into debt over clothes, okay?
Exactly.
But like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, no. Quality over quantity for sure. And then also comfort. I'm a big person on comfort, especially when I'm working. I like to try and get away with wearing cute sweats, definitely. Like, I love to be comfortable. I do not like to be uncomfortable especially when I'm working and stuff. So yeah, and just essentially like liking to look good, like feeling like, it's just when you feel put together and you feel confident, it just boost your mood. So
it really does. It really does. Yeah.
You're just like, yes, you're smiling, you're just feeling nice. Life is good. Oh, or even if you feel a little down, you're just like, shoot,
put yourself together.
I look good. I look nice. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Wow, could talk about that forever.
I know, I love it.
Next question. Okay, so Deborah,
what are your personal goals for 2022?
2022.
2022? Honestly, to live a very soft life. Soft life. Like, and if you don't know what that means, it's just like, no more stress in my life. Like, I'm trying to live a life. No more, like, I'm trying to just, I want peace of mind. I want joy. I want luxury. I don't want to hesitate to pamper and take care of myself. Like, I want to be able to do those kinds of things. Not want to, I am going to be doing those kinds of things for myself. Like, just taking care of myself. Like, any kind of stress, any kind of person that is adding stress, disturbance to my peace of mind, out. You're cut. Yeah. Like, I don't have time for that anymore at all. So living a very soft life of not luxury, like spending lots of money, but like just luxury in even the smaller, finer things in life. Just enjoying it.
Taking joy in like the finer things in life. Whatever, like
treating myself,
exactly.
Consistently. As well as being more creative. Like, I love being creative. And I just want to hone into that a lot more. So guys, keep on, keep a lookout. I'm going to try and do that a lot more. Yeah. Like just on with videos and just, I don't know. I just love being creative. So I want to do that a lot more than I have. Of course, building this podcast, like to be an amazing, platform where people can just be honest with us as we be honest with you guys, and just have great discussions and just like expand, beyond our own wildest dreams. So I'm very excited for that. Tackle more of my debt for sure, and just be more content where I am and just enjoy the path I'm on. Like not to worry about anything else, but just to be happy where I am at, content where I'm at, and trust the process. So yeah, that would be for me.
That's good.
Yeah. How about you?
For me, I would kind of even say, like, going off of what you said, just like enjoying the ride, being hopeful for the future and being excited for the future, but actually just enjoying the whole ride of it and like actually taking in the scenery. That's something like I want to slow down in life and do, like just stop and smell the roses. Like,
I love that. Yeah. That's good.
For sure. Also, like spending intentional time with like and building important relationships in my life, like that's very important to me, and actually prioritizing good relationships in my life. Yeah. I don't know why I'm laughing, but yeah. So I would do like friends, family, etc. Growing this podcast for sure as well. Like this. Just the things that have come out of this in general, like just, I don't know, it's just like an overflow of like creativity and ideas and just like excitement and just like an outlet. I enjoy this so much, and like just continuing to do it, continuing to talk to new people. That's something that we're actually going to incorporate. So like interviewing people and like expanding the platform. So definitely interested in that. Yeah. And then professionally, like I'm working towards obtaining a PMP. So just like enjoying that process and like expanding my reach professionally. So I'm definitely looking forward to that as well in 2022.
That's good. I like that. I like that. All right, so we're gonna get into some dating questions now. So what advice would you have for men online or offline who are looking for the godly woman of their dreams? Thanks for this question, by the way.
I know. All right, number 1, seek healing. Like, seek healing actually. And that's not, like everybody who has a past, which means everybody on this earth, like we all have different walks of life. Seek healing before you like try and bring somebody else into your life. Like be transparent with yourself, be transparent with the circle in your life, be transparent with God, and address any issues that you have in your past and work towards becoming the best version of yourself so that you can bring the best version of yourself to a relationship. Yeah. That doesn't mean a perfect version of yourself. We all have issues. We're all going to have issues until Christ returns. So we just got to work, like we just got to be transparent and acknowledge those things, I think. And then communicate well with, like bring proper communication skills to the person that you're pursuing. Yeah. And like be honest about your struggles. I think that's just kind of like a really good formula. Not formula, but like just something that
things
you can
to keep in mind.
To keep in mind.
Yeah. For men, like I can agree. Yeah. Like I think that's so super important. Like I don't know, I feel like there's sometimes like a stereotype of like men not wanting to get the help or kind of keeping things internalized, and it's like no, like seek godly wisdom, like find those, like find people that you admire, that you can see that they have shown a good example, not just by their words but by actions in their own relationships, and how you love seeing that and you want that for yourself, and kind of asking them for help, also man, keep your peanuts in your pints. please keep your peanuts in your pints and wait for God to bring the wife of your youth. Please.
Very good.
And that's for women too. Keep your But you know what I when it comes out of your mouth and you're like, nah. Stop, quit. But man, please keep your peanuts in your pints, please. Like just take it easy. Pursue like pursue just keeping its holy matrimony. Keep it holy. Whoa, it's all like matrimony. Okay. I hope y'all know what I mean.
Yes. I mean, you ain't lying. You was telling the truth.
I ain't lying out here. It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
We know. It's hard, but just take it easy, fam. In due time, you can do anything you want. No behavior over here.
Dang.
Anyways, okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Be bold. Be bold. I think that's so necessary.
That's
like,
a good one.
and with that being said, like, you don't have to be extroverted and out there to be bold. You can be shy and still be very direct with your intentions. And be very direct with what you're looking for. You don't have to be like, be yourself. Be yourself, but don't be afraid to like go after what you want and like be vocal about what you want. And like put actions behind your vocalness.
Yes.
I don't know, is vocalness a word?
It's okay.
It's a word today.
It works.
Okay.
It works.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. And then maybe just like discernment as well. Like seek God for discernment. If you're godly men, seek God for discernment as well. Don't just like, I mean, we all can do this. I feel like everyone's got caught up in this, but don't just like get caught up in like how something looks on paper or like the physical. But like actually seek God for discernment, because it's like, it might even actually all look good on paper, but are you actually compatible? Like, you guys actually move far to get, like, will you guys actually do well together? So I think
you guys have the same goal in mind and want to do that together. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right then. So next question then. Deborah, how do you thrive in your singleness?
Thriving in singleness, man. There has been lots of ups and downs in that. I feel like there have been periods where we've talked about this before, like where it was easy, and then there's been times where you're struggling. Like I've struggled. So I haven't always thrived in my singleness at all. But one thing a couple of things for sure is being honest and transparent with God about how I'm feeling in that moment, and my desires, and letting God work in and through my heart, having Him help me to trust Him in the process, and remembering that God has good plans for His children, and that His timing is perfect. Like things are not always going to make sense, but it's trusting that God knows exactly what He's doing. Like He set the world into motion. He knows exactly what He's doing. So it's trusting His perfect timing. And it's not easy. It isn't easy. And that's okay to admit that and share that with those people who are close to you and that you love, to help with that. So definitely. And then also it's just like enjoying my life. Like I need to, like I said, like I want to just enjoy things, like travel, hang out and do things, like go out, like just go out and do more things instead of like keeping myself back or holding myself back. Like just go out and do the doing thing. Be doing the doing thing to just enjoy my life. So I think that's those are ways of helping to thrive in singleness. How about you?
Very good, very good. I would say the same thing. Like definitely haven't always thrived in this area. Definitely had the ups and downs, but I think just like realizing like that I can only control the controllable things, and like actually surrendering that and like allowing God to deal with the uncontrollable things, and allowing Him to like allowing Him to direct my path while also enjoying myself. Like you have good family in your life, spend time with them. You have great friends in your life, spend time with them. You have a great church, serve there. Like, and ultimately just holding on to His promises and trusting in Him. And I feel like in this journey, like even though it hasn't always been easy, like your trust in God is built when you're forced to trust Him. Like it's not gonna be, your trust won't be built, your patience won't like grow and be cultivated if like He just gives you exactly what you want when you want it. That even a parent, like a regular parent, like they know what their child is. I feel like this one's said all the time, but like, would you give like your 2-year-old a butcher knife? You wouldn't. You give someone who's old enough and can actually handle that.
Who can earn it.
Yes. Who will be safe handling that. A butcher knife. So I know like his good gifts come in due time, and just exactly enjoying myself with friends, traveling, spending time with family.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's it for sure.
Absolutely. All right. So this question goes really well with the previous question. Just flows really nicely. What does allowing God to bring you a man and putting yourself out there simultaneously look like? I'm not sure if that makes sense, but it seems to be at both ends of the spectrum. How can you achieve both? It's a very good question.
So I think like number one is like being approachable or whatever, not closing yourself off.
Yes.
And then also it's a really good tie. And also this morning I read like a devotional talking about this and like waiting and like just trusting God in the process. So they kind of gave like a metaphor about like exploring the park, and like say you're at a park and you're like waiting in line for something. Like if you're just focused on waiting, like your feet hurts, like you're impatient, there's so many people ahead of you, all of these things. But like you you actually have like the power to be like, hey God, can you like hold my place in line? I'm gonna explore the park and like literally like explore the park. Do things that actually that you enjoy. Do things that you enjoy, and then while you're out there exploring the park, like someone that is also doing things that they enjoy, you might meet them there.
You're gonna bump into them
exactly because they're not just sitting around like waiting for whatever to come and just being impatient. They're actually enjoying it and like they're putting themselves out there.
Yeah.
They're out in the park like enjoying themselves. Yeah. So I think that's really important for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I like that. I think that's a great idea. Like I think it's like, I don't know, sometimes it's just like, oh, like putting yourself out there like on dating apps, and it's like, I mean, you already know we're not advocates for that on here. Not that we're saying you can't do it. Please,
no.
If you understand what to do on there, if you understand the algorithm of online dating and you can pass the test, please, by all means, go out there.
As for us in this house, he's not for us.
No, but I love that analogy. Like analogy, it makes sense. Like live your best life. Don't hold back. Don't hold back and be like, well, I don't know. I always wanted to do this with someone in the future, so I'm not gonna do it. I'll wait. Don't do that. That's silly. Like go and do those things, and then like in due time, like there is so much to offer in life. There is so much to offer in life. Like why limit yourself? Why hold back when the years are going by and you can't, like, you're not going to experience things, you're not going to do things that you've always wanted to do because you're waiting on something. It's like, go and do those things, live your best life, enjoy yourself, fill yourself with joy, find those things, and at the right time, the right person is going to bump into you at the park. I love that analogy.
Right?
I think that's really, really good.
Like,
yeah, and be approachable. Be approachable. Like, you know, just be nice. Just be nice. It's like, you know, simple. It's like sometimes just simple things.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if your face is always resting in a certain way that's not nice, maybe try
relax it a little bit.
Maybe relax it. If you don't know, you know, just try small thing. I don't know. But yeah. Yes. Okay. Next one.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't know.
No matter. Whatever. I'll ask.
Okay.
Okay. So Debbie, if you could design your own dating app, what would you do differently than Crumble or Unhinged?
Woo. Honestly, like an honest answer is I would not design a dating app. I just personally wouldn't because I'm not a fan. But
yeah, I know.
If I had to design some type of app, it would be an app where people can meet up and just like have fun, like just like basically create events, aka like a club promoter or something. Like I don't know, like I think like when I think about what I enjoy doing and what I love having fun doing is dancing, eating, laughing with people. So it's just like creating places where people can meet up, have fun, events, and then maybe you can meet somebody. You know, I don't know. That's the app I'm creating to help people meet. I'm not doing any type of swiping left, right. It's swiping on the events.
Yeah.
And meet
organically.
Meet organic.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me?
Yes. What would you do?
See, I mean, police checks. That's all I have to say. Police checks.
Police checks. That's all. Valid. All right. So, if you could go back in time and give a 20-year-old you one single piece of dating advice, what would it be?
Ooh-wee. All right. Remove the bar from Hades. That's number one. Raise your standards. Like, stop. Like, you believe in Christ. Why is your bar in hell?
That's the craziest thing. That's the craziest realization of this past year. That as Christians, why is the bar in hell?
Why? But like, yeah, as a 20-year-old, for sure, like, I just realized, like, and another thing is just, like, my bar was in hell, and I wasn't looking to the future. I wasn't looking forward. I was so focused on making something that wasn't to work, that I was just like, well, my size 7.5 foot needs to sit in this size 5. Like, fit in this size 5. Like, I was just trying to make something work so badly. Like, that wasn't it. Like, because it was, like, from teenage years to, like, 20. And, like, just realizing, like, oh, just relax. Like, you're worthy. Yeah. You're worthy of, like, something way better than this. So just raise your standards. That's exactly what it is. Think long term and raise your standards. That's what I would tell myself.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that completely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, like, and not compromising on my values. Like you were raised with certain values, were instilled in you, like, stay the course, like, you deserve better. You're worthy of more. You're worthy of better than this. Yes, it's hard, but it's not, like, compromising is not worth it at the end of the day. It's never worth it. But you learn from it. You can learn from it. But yeah. Like you said, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah. So, okay, that's basically the end of part 1 of our Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed the questions that we've had so far. Make sure you guys are stay tuned for next week where we go into the second part of our questions. And like we said, make sure you guys are like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. Make sure you guys are giving us feedback on Instagram. And yeah, I hope you guys have an excellent day.
Bye.
Bye.